those 2v2s. Now they have this like rivalry, but on the same team. It's like the banter. So I don't know if there's any bantering going on. Regardless, what has to happen is someone's got to take over. That we have to see the individual prowess that we're used to seeing out of those three individual players on that Spin Again roster.
Yeah, I feel like when Renegade and Bound have that friendly banter going at each other, you know, the vibes are great. They're kind of digging on each other, but it's like, you know, it's more like kind of a playful type of stuff.
Yeah,
I can see that being really well, but when down 1-2 in a series of a reset after losing the first series, after the way things have gone right now, I don't know if you're hearing that playful banter. That's a good point. I don't know if you're hearing that right now in the comms of Spin Again.
I'm going to pay really close attention to the top right and the top left of the screen. Just kind of, you know, I feel like the kills tell, you know, not the whole story, but I think they tell a good amount of the story and who's kind of popping off here. Like I said, I'd like to see a lot more motion and activity out of those guys if they're going to bring this series back. It's only one game, and we go to a game 5. Definitely possible, but it's got to happen right now.
Well, right now, it's the last shot on screen who's set up over toward the gold side. Even Weekend still somehow trying to find some angles, trying to put down some damage. And Renegade does a great job of trying to repulse the stick. Yeah, was it a second too late, maybe?
It might have been. Sometimes the repulse, sometimes the repulse breaks a little bit too. But regardless, it's really hard to time those, especially the plasma nades, and of course that plasma pistol. Very hard to time the repulse on those, but. It didn't work out that time, and Bound will find Rebellion 3 down. He'll find himself in the hill, now looking for the spawns. Are they split? Frosty is all the way forward. He's the first spawner, and that's what you have to do as his first spawner, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a lesson for you. Depending on the situation, of course, you have to take map space. That's what Frosty does here.
Shopify Rebellion to go 3 down once again, so maybe that wasn't a part of their whole game plan, but that's a full squad wipe and a camouflage and so much hill time coming in from Spin Again. I don't even know if Rebellion have enough time to make it in the hill.
Yeah, this is a really good start, and you see the slays are definitely on the side of Spin Again. I said I would look at the top left and the top right of the screen. It's Bound to 7-3. You know, Legend, you know, starting off pretty solid as well. And this camo be a factor here as well, but Renegade gets dropped on. Playing for Renegade is what you have to do. Shut down that momentum quick.
Down 0-1 right now is Shopify Rebellion, at least in this game, not quite the series here. Frosty does a great job of not allowing Legend to get out with his life, and then wraps right back. Doesn't want to overeat, as it's still a 3-man push from Spin Again, trying to infiltrate from the cafe side through the flower side. Frosty, a great angle to chip away at the shields. Royal 2 is all the way up over towards the snipe side. He's going to be taken down, and will Rebellion be able to hold?
This is the money hill, Tony. It's very hard to break this hill, and they broke it, but at the very last second, you see the swarm coming through from Spin Again, and it's lots of pressure from the loop side. We're gonna have to see way more slays than this, and it's not gonna happen. A couple players left on the side of Spin Again. At this point, unless you can get the kills, you gotta rotate to do, and right now, last shot's gonna finish it off. It's 1-1.
Just like that. You're seeing Falcade and Spin Again not only winning a pivotal fight, but also having presence towards that cafe side, so close towards this hill, but funneling from the snipe side are Rebellion. From Bono Snipe over towards the hotel, they claim control, and they want the camo as well.
Royal 2's in such a strong spot here at the top of Snipe, and he's gonna scoop up the camo as well. This is so good by Royal 2. Oh, I thought he missed the jump to go to the top of camo, but he was going for the kill, and Renegade's down to no shields as well, but Bound catches him. Beautiful route by Bound. Catches him off guard, but now he's down to no shields, and this is the thing. Shopify Rebellion, very good at cleaning up damage. The only problem is Psycho's the last player alive, and he goes down to Legend.
Yeah, Bound decides to dance with him. Takes a lot of damage, but somehow stays alive, and I mean, at this level of gameplay, you know your teammates are going to have your back, and Spin Again, covering each other well. Renegade covers Frosty pretty well, turns it into a double kill off screen. Renegade doing some things, and Bound just waiting for the right time to strike. There it is, 3 down, go Rebellion.
Yeah, look at the top right. 10-6 out of Bound, 8-3 out of Renegade. Everyone else having a solid game as well, but those slays are really a big factor of this. Not everything, of course, but starting to heat up a little bit. Still, though, Rebellion, they end up getting Spin Again 3 down. Bounds the first spawner, so they have to find him quick, and they have his information now. Now they know where the rest of Spin Again are going to spawn.
Despite being at a disadvantage, Rebellion are able to find those kills, but so does Bound off his spawn. Right at Rule 2, right at last shot. No fear in this man's heart as Bound tries to force Rebellion away from this hill. So close to taking it, but you still got to deal with Bound.
Yeah, Bound's got a nice little flow going, but someone in the chat had mentioned about his series and how he hasn't gone positive often in this series, and it's just a timing type situation, right? Sometimes you're the first player into the battle. Sometimes you're that entry fragger type position where you enter in, you do as much damage as possible, and just hope that your teammates have angles to clean up. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Right now, it seems to be working out. It's going to be Spin Again with a little bit more time on the score here, about 3/4 of the way. And it's Cycle with another camo. This is, Renegade had the last one. Now Cycle's got this one, and this is not a good time for Rebellion to have camo if you're a Spin Again fan.
Sometimes you're the bait, sometimes you're the switch, and hey, as long as that player goes down, it's going to be successful, and that's what Spin Again are doing. They're keeping their eyes on the prize, but apparently so is Cycle. He has his eyes set on every last member of Spin Again. A triple kill, a one-shot falcated, and Shopify Rebellion will be stealing this hill away. Wait,
you see it. I don't know. I mean, there's no really pressure on that side, so I would assume they do. Yeah, there it is. But yeah, you saw Cycle right there. He doesn't go for the over. Obviously, it's like clean. He kind of wants it, but at the same time, he knows that if he has that camo on to snipe too, and the spawns come out on the glass, he can take that free space without being seen, or potentially not being seen, which is so huge for him. And that's why he doesn't challenge that overkill as much dopamine as it would give him. Make sure to make the smart play instead.
I mean, I guess that's one way to look at it. I'm just over here in the mindset of like, yo, bump that, bro. Like I ain't getting no hill time. That's me. I'm going for the overkill, bro. Wait, when do y'all hop in the hill? I need a highlight clip, bro. I'm trying to make a montage. I don't know. I guess that's just me.
If this is a live event, maybe he goes for it because that crowd being loud might be enough to spark the team. You know what I mean? Like there's different scenarios, but yeah, you're 100% right. I would challenge that all day.
Not like shut up. 2-1 lead in favor of Shopify Rebellion. Less than a minute on the clock, and last shot did make the smart play.
I would challenge all day. I would challenge every day of the week. I'd challenge that. Frosty challenge. Nice little kill on the falcated. Freely moving around, Tony. Look at the bottom center of the screen. 40 seconds left.
This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Less than a minute on the clock right now. Spin Again, who have looked great so far here on Solitude. As of right now, on the backs of last shot's triple and their big win on that third hill. Now it's Spin Again that are running out of time. If they gone 3 down, Frosty almost gets away with the camouflage, but how do you play for camo? Do you play for hill? What can you do? You might get none because Psycho steals away the camouflage, and Spin Again have to get in the hill. I don't know if they can.
It's going to be a really tough hill here, Tony. I don't think they can either, honestly. It's the driveway hill as well. No way. No, they do not. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Rebellion are your off-season champions once again.